Hello everyone and welcome to the 56th dream vlog. I hope you are all having a wonderful week, so let's get right to it. I remember very little about the beginning of this dream except that I was on this very large, white, kind of futuristic elevator. And when I mean large, I mean like it was the size of, you can't see this room, but it was the size of this room. My room isn't humongous, but it's big for an elevator. But this elevator could apparently travel through time and space, and I was trying to get back to this exploration team that I was a part of in the tundra. Just as I was stepping out, someone warned me that one of my teammates was planning to murder me and throw me in the frozen lake just behind our little tundra hideout. So I was extremely afraid, obviously, and he asked me for a walk, and I was like, but you want to kill me. I didn't say that, of course, though I was trying to be sneaky. So I decided I would go for a walk with him because I didn't want to be suspicious. But I wouldn't sit idly by and let him kill me, so I attacked him with my dagger and tried to steal his katana. Unfortunately, throughout the struggle, I was able to get the katana, but he still was able to push me into the lake, and the water was really dark and dark blue, and so I was waiting out there, and he was at the shore, and he said that if I threw him back the weapons, he would let me come back to the shore unharmed, and we could go back to the base and talk things out. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I threw him back the weapons, and he darted back to the base, and I'm like, oh crap, he's gonna leave me out here to freeze. So I swim back to shore, and I run through the snow, and I climb up the ladder right up to our base, and as soon as I get to the top platform, he shuts the door, and I hear him laughing. So defeated and very, very cold, I just kind of slump onto my stomach on the front platform, which is kind of made of wood. It's like a big tree house, basically. And I just kind of go to sleep. Now, when the morning came, everything was so icy that I almost started slipping off of the platform. I heard him, or my teammate, coming to the door, so I slid back, and I climbed down the ladder, and then I just kind of dropped down into the snow below, and pretended to be dead, because I didn't want him to murder me. So, when I opened my eyes, however, I was no longer in the tundra. I was on this very large kind of party boat, almost. This very short woman told me that dinner was being prepared and that we were having Mexican cuisine, which I love. I love tacos. I love all that kind of stuff. It's so yummy. So I got really excited, and she told me that first I needed to wash my hands or the chefs wouldn't let me eat. So I went looking for a bathroom. Unfortunately, my hands were covered in refried black beans, like that you get out of a can, like that mushy black bean stuff. And so every doorknob I touched, I got dirty with the black beans. And so finally I made it to a bathroom, and it was really odd, because you know how when you go to a bathroom, there's room beneath the stalls, which always freaks me out, but I hate that there's room. I don't like seeing people at all when I'm going to the bathroom. That's my time. So you know how it was like that, but this time the whole bathroom was kind of like that, where there was space between the wall and the floor, and the space was big enough that a toddler could like walk under it without having to duck. And so I get in there and I lock the door, and all of a sudden I feel this kind of dark presence, and they're trying to get into the bathroom through the door. And so I start holding it closed, but my hands keep slipping because of the black beans. So all these tiny little kids kind of watch through the windows of the bathroom, and they try to help me, so I'm able to wash my hands, and they hold the door for me, and I'm washing my hands, and I get a wet paper towel, and I wipe down the doorknob, and then the presence went away, and I woke up. So it's not a very long dream. I'm kind of in this weird place where I don't quite know like what kind of videos I'm going to be making soon. However, I do have a couple videos planned. One of them is the second season of Creepshow, is almost done, I believe. There are just a couple more episodes left, so I'm going to plan on reviewing that because I reviewed the first season. And that's the biggest plan I have so far, so you can look forward to that. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye!
And a 1 and a 2. My dreams are so awesome. My dreams are so rad.
So as many of you know, I am a citizen of the USA, and currently our country is suffering from a crisis at the border. Immigrants seeking asylum in the US are being detained. Families are being separated and kept in detention centers in horrible conditions. All of it is scary and horrible, and a bit hard to come to terms with. So until things start getting better, I'm placing this message at the end of all of my videos to try to use what little influence I have to bring awareness and help. There are a number of things you can do to help. One of the simplest things is to donate to Immigrant Families Together, who are fundraising money to pay the bonds of detained immigrants and also provide necessities to families such as hygiene products, food, and shelter. This organization is also looking for volunteers. You can also take direct action by calling your state's government's officials and try to make your voice heard, and also refuse to let your taxes go to fund these facilities. There are many groups online that are looking for help to make sure these people are treated like human beings and receiving the help they desperately need. Let's prove that there is still hope for humanity and help solve this crisis in the most humane way possible. Remember, showing kindness isn't political. It's just the right thing to do. Thank you.